Okay, so key influencer endorsements. I knew I had a slide somewhere. This is the next one. All right, so there's actually way more influencers than this, but I just wanted to give you some example of how confusing this is. How you confuse the consumer and justify the high marked up price. All right, Bryant Myers, major PMF educator. Oh, I mean, gosh, he's really built his brand well. A lot of people know him. Okay, kind of just like Dr. Pollock. So Dr. Pollock and Bryant Myers, I think they're probably like the two most recognizable, honestly. Yeah, so people, when they think of them and they see them at health summits or health shows doing a talk or on podcasts, they're all over the freaking place, okay? Writing books. and so in sales, we call that moral authority. And it works really, really well in sales. I've been trained in sales, so I'm speaking from experience. So that's a very important tactic for that part of psychology of sales, creating moral authority. What does that mean? That just means that who are you listening to this right now? Okay, all right. If you're just like an everyday person, it's not like trained in physics or electronic engineer or a scientist research person and whatever. You might be thinking like, Bryant probably knows more than me, right? You're thinking that Bryant definitely knows more than me. Look at all he's done with PMF. Okay, this guy's so smart, right? He must be like a PMF expert. I mean, look, he's got a couple books. I don't even have a book, right? That's called moral authority. So you're thinking like, all right, if Bryant has this opinion, it's probably better than my own opinion. I might think that Pulse is not a good investment, but you know what? Bryant thinks it is. Now you're doubting yourself, right? You're like, who am I to question? Who am I, right? That practitioner down the street, didn't they have a Pulse? Like, this is literally out. It's like I'm bringing the internal monologue of your average consumer out, okay? This is literally what people think, all right? So we got the 2025 PMF Buyer's Guide Endorsement. Oh my God, they're still in there. I mean, congratulations. I bet Pulse was probably in the 2024 one. What do you think? All right, so this is a funny one, though. Bryant's a funny guy. He admits research is lacking. Research is lacking. I have the full, more of the fuller quote somewhere further down, but basically he literally admits research is lacking, but it's something like that, but they're still doing a good job. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, it almost conflict. Well, you start to realize, like, wait a minute. Like, when he appears to be so about research elsewhere, okay? He's put out a lot of content. He seems to be so about research in other areas. But then he's like, in other businesses or other brands and this or that, he's kind of just like, nah, it's not a big deal. Okay? Financial incentive, right?